Is lighting the way to a brighter future. Greensburg Solar is more than just a solar farm. As a partner to Decatur County, Greensburg Solar will support the community through millions in added tax revenue that will benefit local schools, emergency services, and public infrastructure. Greensburg Solar will strengthen Indiana's energy independence, create hundreds of jobs during construction, and provide workforce opportunities to the residents of Decatur County. The future of renewable energy is bright. For questions or more information about Greensburg Solar, email greensburgsolar@rwe.com.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable. To record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
All right, everybody, good evening. Thanks for joining us here on Tree Country 1330 Sports. I'm John Dooley alongside Gary Bailey here. And Gary, we're at one of the classic high school basketball venues, not just in Indiana, not just in the USA, but in the whole wide world. Better turn you on, huh?
Yep, we're at the Spartan Bowl. Everybody's heard of it. One of the old bowls. You don't see them like this anymore. They're great, though. Yep, Connersville, Greensburg squaring off. It's a conference contest tonight. And looked like there was going to be a sparse crowd, but it's actually kind of filling up here a little bit.
That she is. So I got about 9 minutes before tip-off, and we'll do a little bit of chitter-chatter, and we'll talk about the JV game prior to this. But Gary, Connersville, these two coaches, they've coached a long time between the two of them. They must have won almost 1,000 games, huh?
I think it's, yeah, sure is. I think it's maybe even a little over 1,000 games between the two of them. We're very, very close anyway. Yeah, you're right. David McCullough, he's been around a little bit. Zionsville, Shenandoah, Frankfort. Coach Busick said he has squared off against him several times up in the Indy area, so they're familiar with one another. And, yeah, lots and lots of victories between the two of them.
Very good. So, all right. Well, Gary, there was a preliminary contest, the JV contest here, Greensburg at Connersville. What do you know about it?
Yeah, if you want to call it a contest or a game, it was a contest. Wasn't much of a game, but it was a contest. Greensburg came out on the first three possessions, 3 turnovers, and about 4 offensive rebounds. And the coach immediately, Justin Dries, went to his bench, put in 5 new players. It didn't get any better. Pirates somehow, though, however, found themselves ahead 18-17 at half, but that's about the last time they led. Final score here against the Connersville Spartans when the buzzer finally sounded, 41-32. JV takes it on the chin. Only 3 players scored for the Pirates tonight. It was that kind of a night. They just could not get anything going from the get-go. Jacoby Miller, not a bad ball game. He led the Pirates with 14. And then Anthony Edwards and Andrew Bowman each with 9 points. That's it. That's all the scoring the JV could muster, just 32 points for the night. John, we had something that very rare. It's happened to us. Tonight was the second time. What happened in that JV contest?
You know, I had myself turned off, too. Well, for the second time, I figured it was back in 2012. What is the second quarter, was it? Middle second quarter?
It was early. I don't know.
Anyway, the lights went out right in here in the Spartan Bowl, and they were out for about 20 minutes. They came back on for a few seconds, went right back out, but we were in the dark, so to speak. But thanks to the iPhone and the Android phones, we were able to see our way around here, Gary.
Yeah, able to see our way around. A couple of the emergency lights came on, but lights went out, came back on for about a second. They went off again, came back on, went off again. That happened several times, and finally came back on. I'd say we probably had about a 15-minute delay, if I had to guess. But they've been on since then. The game didn't get any better after that, so light outage either. But Pirates anyway. That I didn't leave the record. I think that makes the Pirate JV squad 3-4 on the season after that opening loss here this evening.
My recollection, Gary, about that game, another game years ago that went out, would have been in 2012, the final regular season game of the year. The Greensburg Pirates were the state's only unbeaten team in the regular season that year, playing the final game at East Central. The lights went out, and of course, jokingly, Coach Meyer was ribbing Disbro about, "You're not going to let me have this unbeaten season, are you?" So anyway, the lights came back on, and the Pirates finished the season unbeaten. So,
yep. We again at the Spartan Bowl, one of these storied gymnasiums in all of the country.
Well, Gary, I tell you what we'll do. We'll take just a brief break, and we'll come back here. We'll talk with Sean Busick, the head coach of the Greensburg Pirates, when we return. So we'll be back right after this.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton & Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton & Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton & Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buy Right Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buy Right Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
And we're speaking with Sean Busick, the head coach of the Greensburg Pirates. Coach, the Spartan Bowl, it's a classic high school venue.
You know, it's funny. This is the first time I've been here since 1986. I had a very good friend in college from Connersville who's now a very excellent official, high school basketball official. And he would, we'd go to each other's homes in the hometowns, this big group of friends, and spend the night, and we'd go to a high school game. So 1986, I attended a game here in the Spartan Bowl, and it really hadn't changed a whole lot.
It is a classic venue. You're coming off a big weekend in Richmond last week. Saw the last couple games, and I'll tell you what, you played against a couple teams that were big, athletic. I thought you showed a lot of toughness in those ball games.
Absolutely, especially having played 2 games the previous night, or the previous day, and 2 tough games, you know. So very proud of our effort. I hope we improved. Hopefully that drives us and continues to drive us to work hard in practice, and then when we get in games like this, which to us is a championship game tonight. Very important.
Very good, and on a visitor's floor. We're on the visitors here tonight, so.
Yep, and they're undefeated in conference, so we've got to come out and play well.
Gotcha. What do you know about the Spartans? What can you tell us?
I think they're a great team. They're an all-around team. They're not 1 or 2 individuals. It's a whole team, and they play well together. They're putting it together. They're a little bit like us. They've had a little sickness, little injuries, but I think they're going to have everybody back tonight, of course, and that's what we want. We want to play with their best, and we got to give us our best effort tonight, too.
It's always a tough weekend for the Pirates. Connersville, Shelbyville this year, both on the road.
Yeah, absolutely, and 2 great venues. So, you know, I think you build your toughness as a team on the road. You really do, and hopefully we're good away from, you know, Greensburg.
Yeah. What do we work on this week, Coach?
Worked on a lot of the stuff they were going to show us, and then we put in a few new things this week. So, you know, I don't know if we'll catch it by surprise. I don't know if we'll use them tonight, but we're just trying to make sure that our execution is up to snuff, and particularly our defensive execution. We got to get better.
Gotcha. Coach, you're looking for a good one here tonight. Final thoughts before we tip off.
Well, I hope we get some fans out tonight. this is a great venue, a great high school game, and a great high school rivalry. We had a good trip down, and hopefully it'll be a happy trip home.
Good luck to you and the Pirates here tonight, Coach.
Thank you very much.
All right, those remarks by Coach Sean Busick, head coach of the Pirates here tonight, here on a Friday night. And Gary, this is the Connersville, Shelbyville weekend this year on the road. That's always a tough one.
Yep, every other year, this back-to-back Friday, Saturday on the road. This year is our on the road. We'll be at Shelbyville tomorrow night. It's always so much nicer when it's home. And it's a tough weekend. Tough weekend because, one, it's on the road, and these teams are always very tough to play. And this place here seems like it's one of those gyms we hardly ever play a great game in, it seems.
Well, Pirates are, 7-3 on the year? Am I right, Gary?
That is correct, sir.
7-3. Spartans 3-8 on the year. Pirates had a pretty good showing, third place out of 16 teams in the Richmond Bob Wedding Tournament, and played some pretty tough teams. And Gary, their only loss was 3 points to Richmond, who's still unbeaten, and Richmond's beaten everybody else by double digits.
Yeah, the Pirates looked very good over there in the two games we saw. Again, we didn't see the opening two games. They won both of those, however. But we did see, as you said, that Richmond game. That's a tough team, and the Pirates had a shot on the rim when the buzzer went off to tie that thing. So Pirates played them very well. And Jack McKenzie especially had a great tournament over there. He averaged 20 points over the 4 games, over 5 rebounds per game. So, yeah, they finally starting to click a little bit here, I think.
All right, Coach can only think so. He wants to tweak up the defense. I thought the defense was pretty strong in the games we saw there in Richmond. So
very nice.
That zone defense is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. A little tougher to score against each game.
Yeah, he just kept saying, trust the process. They will come into it, and hopefully they're starting to come in. Of course, that's what we thought about the JV. We thought the last few times the JV played, they looked very, very good, and that was not the case tonight.
Yep, your team you have tonight, not the same team you had last night or the team you'll have tomorrow night.
Exactly right.
And Pirates JV has some talent, no question, but they just didn't gel tonight.
They did not, Doc, you're right.
Are we doing the anthem, or are they just going straight into
they're doing, well, I'm sure they'll have the anthem, but probably after the starting lineups here.
Gary, you want to do the starting lineups?
I will.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll start first with the hometown Connersville Spartans. At one guard, a 5'8 junior, number 10, Clayton Rozelle. Another guard, a 5'9 junior, number 12, Xander McHenry. The third guard on the floor, a 6'1 senior, number 24, Kevin Seeley. At forward, a 6'4 senior, number 23, Blaine Hornsby. And at center, a 6'2 senior, number 30, Trot Davidson. So Pirates will have a decided advantage in height here tonight. And just when the power goes off. For the Pirates, at one guard, a 6'3 senior, number 12, Bradley Lutz. Another guard, a 6'2 senior, number 14, Drew Busick. The third guard, a 6'3 junior, number 22, Jack McKenzie. At forward, a 6'5 senior, number 24, Addison Barnes-Pettit. And the other forward, a 6'3 senior, number 32, Justin Adkins. So those are your starting lineups here tonight. Connersville, lights go out, spotlights come on, music comes on. I noticed, Doc, one of the officials tonight, I talked to Brian Heaton. Guess where he's listening to us from tonight?
Tennessee.
You'll never guess. Hawaii.
Hawaii, okay.
Hawaii.
That was my second guess.
So, BT, if you've got us tuned in already, hope you're enjoying yourself. What time is it? It's going probably not even, 2 o'clock down there?
Is that a 5-hour difference?
Something like that.
6 hours somewhere.
Anyway, one of the officials tonight for the game is Dan Morgan. He did the championship game when we played Bowman, I believe. So we've had him out for us before.
Well, that could only mean good luck.
Brian told us to give him heck.
Absolutely.
And my reply was, I will.
Why would we change now?
That's right.
Well, Pirates, of course, on the road will be in pirate blue from head to toe. Connersville, the home team, will be in the whites.
Boy, they're making quite a production of this.
Yeah.
We are a little bit late getting going, as if you're just now joining us. There was a power outage in the JV contest. It was, 15, 20 minutes or so, where the lights were out here in the Spartan Bowl, and We just had to wait it out, so we're getting started a little bit later here for the varsity contest.
All righty.
It's always lovely on a long drive home night.
Looking for good one. Pirates, according to the Jeff Sagarin sports computer, will be a bit of a favorite here tonight, but boy, you just can't go by that, can you?
Nope, Pirates, according to Sagarin, 12-point favorites. Doc, now we're going to go to the anthem if you want to move us into a break.
All right, we'll do just that. We just had our starting lineup, so we'll honor America. We'll be back.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
JC Bank is now open in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street, bringing over a century of community banking to you. JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. They offer top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Whether you need a mortgage or business banking, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right. That was a nice sigh.
more lengthening of the game here. Some sort of presentation going on in the center court here.
That's just what we need. In fact, it was kind of just for a moment, kind of a scary thing. We had that 20-minute lights out, and then they dimmed the lights here for the almost thought it was going on all over again. So anyway,
deja vu all over again. Yeah, we're going to get going eventually here. Again, JV drops their opening contest tonight, 41-32 to the Spartans, moving their record to 3-4. Just 3 Pirates scoring. Jacoby Miller led the way with 14 points. Anthony Edwards and Bowman each with 9 points. That was it.
All right, well, Addison Barnes-Pettit has taken his place in center court. He'll jump center against Hornsby, the leading scorer for Connersville.
All right. Again, Pirates have Pirates have 1 player under 6 foot on their roster. Connersville with 6 players under 6 foot.
Pirates win the tap. Drew Busick is at the point, brings the ball over half court, and we're in play. Let's check the Connersville defense, Gary.
It is a zone.
It is a 2-3 zone from the Spartans. Busick dumps it into Addison. Lutz now, Drew Busick, a 3-pointer, and went deep in and out. Good shot, I'll take that one. Would go.
You're on the court here.
All right. There we go.
Oh, they put up a 3-pointer as well, and good. Number 24 there, Doc.
Yep, that's Seeley. And actually, he's the leading scorer for Connersville.
The Pirates trail 3-0.
Pirates with the basketball, facing a 2-3 zone from Connersville. We're at the Spartan Bowl. EIAC action here tonight.
Pirates, not a whole lot of movement here on offense so far.
Right corner, Lutz will fire a 3. We're tied at 3.
That is a door flinger insurance 3-pointer for Lutz, and as you said, all tied up at 3.
Connersville on the attack.
Looks like we're actually in a 3-2 here tonight, Doc.
It sure does. The middleman, which would be McKenzie's, kind of come out high on the shot. He'll sag back when necessary. Connersville with the basketball. A swing at left corner, almost out of bounds, or almost went out of bounds there on Seeley. They saved the basketball. Hornsby dumps it inside underneath, and Seeley gets himself an easy one. Seeley's got 5 points, and the Spartans lead 5-3 over the Pirates.
I'll tell you, the Pirate JV squad gave up a lot of layups to Connersville, and Connersville easily gets one there.
Lutz has the ball in the left corner, gives it to Addison. Addison swings over here to McKenzie. He'll fire a three and off the rim, no. Rebound Seeley. Connersville on the attack. 5-3 Spartans here, just a couple minutes gone in the basketball game. Spartans with the ball in the right corner. Hornsby now at high with the basketball. Dump it in deep. Seeley off the glass scores. Tell you what, he's got 7 points, and we're just a little over 2 minutes into the ball game.
Yeah, Pirates trail 7-3 here, just underway.
Busick with the basketball, gives to McKenzie. They're out high.
I think they're also playing.
Up a bounce pass to Addison Barnes-Pettit was right at his ankles. Goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I think they're also in a 3-2 zone is Connersville. 7-3, 5:33 to play here, first quarter action.
Rozelle with the basketball, he's the point. Picks up his dribble, bounces the left side to nobody. Nobody home there.
Nobody home at the end of that pass. So each team now with 1 turnover in the ball game.
Drew Busick will bring the ball over half court for the Pirates. Swings to McKenzie, back to Busick. 7-3 Connersville. First quarter action. Busick dumps it left corner to Addison Barnes-Pettit. Outlets to Busick again. And right corner to Lutz. It's knocked out of bounds, but it'll stay here with the Pirates. Pirates, Gary, played 4 games in Richmond and all 4 games in Pirate Blue.
Yeah,
even that last game against
they were both
Tinley,
in their dark
both
uniforms.
teams had their dark uniforms. So anyway.
And the Pirates will be in blue again tomorrow, as we said, on the road at Shelbyville tomorrow night.
Busick with the basketball. Long Pirate possession here. McKenzie back to Busick. He's top of the key. Dumps it to Addison, loses the handle. Here comes Connersville. Turnover Greensburg. 3-pointer off the rim, no good. And McKenzie boards it for us. He'll bring it himself down court. Gets into the paint, and he throws it away. Connersville racing down court. They've got a 2-on-3 break. And what happens
here? Oh, my.
Here?
That had to be out of bounds, wasn't it?
Well, Hornsby bounced it off Busick, and Pirates get the basketball. And here a 3-pointer from the left corner, and that's good by Bradley Lutz.
Yep.
Lutz with the triple, his second.
That's his second door flinger insurance 3-pointer, and it brings the Pirates to within 1 at 7-6.
We're approaching the halfway point of this first quarter. Connersville basketball. Trot Davidson, that's his name, Trot. Hornsby, top of the key, off the rim, down, hits the rim twice, falls in. Trot Davidson. Or I'm sorry, that's Hornsby, wasn't it?
Yeah, Hornsby. Pirates are giving up an average of over 7 3-pointers a game to the opponents, and they have a couple of them already here.
Hornsby's bucket was a 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the first whistle in the entire ball game here. Going to be a foul on McHenry for Connersville. His first, team's first.
So Drew Busick at the point for the Pirates on the inbounds. 4-point Pirate deficit. First quarter action. McKenzie picks up his dribble, gives to Busick. And it is pretty much a 3-2 from the Spartans. Lutz in the left corner. Cross-court pass to McKenzie. Immediately gets to Adkins, dribbles the right baseline, puts it up. No good. Addison rebounds the weak side.
Oh, he was bodied out.
No good, and there will be a foul.
Yeah, indeed. So he'll go to the line for a couple of Big Sky free throws, will ABP. Addison Barnes-Pettit.
Is that on Trot Davidson? Yes, it is.
His first, team second.
So 2 fouls against the bad guys wearing white tonight at home. And ABP's free throw is good.
It's a 10-7 Spartan lead. One more on the way for ABP. Count
Hits
it.
them both. Perfect swish. Pirates within 2. Connersville has the basketball. Seeley over half court. Swings to McHenry. He'll fire a 3. It's no good. Rebound comes down, and that's McKenzie with the basketball. He'll take it himself down half court. Goes to the right corner. Swings out to the perimeter. Well, Drew Busick will fire a 3. You can count that.
That was a long 3-pointer for Busick, a door flinger insurance 3-pointer. And the Pirates have their first lead of the ball game at 11-10.
You got to like that stuff. H&R Block, our first quarter sponsor tonight, Gary Bailey.
Yep, that was a deep three, I'm telling you.
Seeley swings the ball over here to McHenry, left perimeter. Now top of the key. Brazil to get the ball in the left corner to Hornsby. 1 point Pirate lead. 2:20 left here in this first quarter. And they get the ball in deep, and they find Hornsby open. Underneath, he misses a layup.
Wow.
That'll be the best shot he'll find tonight, but he couldn't convert.
Could not close the deal.
So Lutz fakes a three from the left corner, picks up his dribble.
Oh, that's a dangerous pass.
Yes.
It made it to McKenzie. And the Pirates reset. Sorry, Doc.
No problem. Busick gives to Addison. And now it will be McKenzie for a three. Oh, wow. No good.
Another one in and out. Pirates lead by 1, 1:48 to play first quarter.
Hornsby has it for the Spartans. Gives to Seeley. Dribbles in, stops, bounces it underneath to Hornsby, who is fouled by Lutz. He'll go to the line for a couple.
That'll be the first foul on the Pirates in the ballgame.
So Blaine Hornsby, 6'4" senior, at the free throw line for Connersville.
He's got a three-pointer to his credit, misses the first free throw.
He'll have one more. If he can hit this one, we're all tied. Pirates lead by 1.
Reese Beaver checks into the ballgame for Lutz.
And he hits the second of 2 free throws. We're tied at 11.
What have we decided, Doc?
Absolutely not a Blaine thing.
Yep, 11-11. Minute and a half to play first quarter.
Beaver swings it over here to
Busick, the name
to Busick, yep. Right corner, McKenzie. Still a zone here from Connersville.
Pirates showing a little patience here.
Tied at 11. ABP, three-pointer, left corner. Count that one.
He loves that spot right there. That's another Dorflinger Insurance three-pointer. This one from ABP. He's got 5 points.
Pirates lead by 3 with a minute to play in quarter number 1. Connersville with the basketball. Pirates, the 3-point lead. We are at the Spartan Bowl. One of my favorite venues, I have to say.
Yep. Little mishandled of the pass. Connersville turns it over.
In the lineup for Connersville, the 34, John Garrett.
Mass substitutions here by Connersville. They bring in 3 players.
And also 14.
Pirates lead by 3. 49 seconds to play. First quarter action. Doc.
Drew Busick. He'll trot over half court. Connersville zone again. Yeah, a bunch of substitute players. Are they all? Well,
and they're all small.
4
Pirates.
of them. Yeah, they're really small.
I'd like to see the Pirates try to get this inside.
Addison looks
here.
like a giant in the paint there. Pirates on the perimeter. 31 seconds to play in the quarter. Busick fakes a three, gets it to Addison, dumps it underneath to Adkins, and overshoots his right under the bucket, just overshoots it. So Connersville may have the last shot of the quarter. Pirates lead by 3. Spartans with the basketball, 13 seconds to play in the quarter.
Are we man-to-man here?
Looks like we are.
Nope, it's a zone.
Connersville.
I thought he traveled.
3 seconds left. Ball knocked free. He'll force one up. Oh, and a foul. Really a dumb defensive play by the Pirates. Connersville just juggling to get the ball, kind of get an awkward shot up, and they fouled him as he's shooting a three-pointer. So Connersville should have, 3 shots here.
Who is it? I can't see.
That is, wait till he turns he's got his shoulder turned towards us. The first number is a 2. It's 22.
He hit them both so far?
So far, it's Brady Cloyd. Cloyd will have another one. Hits all 3. We're tied after 1 quarter of play. It's a football score, 14 apiece. We'll leave you. We'll come back for quarter 2 right after this one.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The wrap-up the
This
year
is Michelle
sales
Gal-
event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the wrap-up the year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
All right, we're back at the Spartan Bowl where after one quarter, all knotted up, 14-14. Connersville will have the ball.
Yeah, Pirates committing the foul at the buzzer. And
so they changed the foul, Doc. They'd put it on McKenzie, and they're now changing it to Adkins.
Adkins, okay.
So Lutz and Adkins each with one foul. Nobody else has any fouls here for the Pirates.
Connersville will have the ball to open up this second quarter. So here we go. Cloyd with the basketball, gives out here high to Hunter Allen now in the ball game. Back to Cloyd. And to the point guard here, Rozelle. Rozelle, they list at 5'8". I'm not sure he's 5'8", Gary.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, Doc.
Might be with the shoes on. Three-pointer up, no good. And a miss there by Hunter Allen, and he's able to save the rebound.
The Pirates turned it over. We had to rebound, didn't we?
Yeah. So Cloyd with the basketball. He's at the point, picks up his dribble. Gets it inside deep, and Hornsby misses his shot, and there'll be a foul on the rebound.
Going to be a Connersville foul. Looks like it's going to be on Hornsby. His first. So Lutz will come back in. Beaver will have a seat for the Pirates.
Drew Busick crosses half court. 2-3 zone from the Spartans.
1 minute into the second quarter, it's 14 all.
Second quarter sponsor, we believe, Gary, is the Decatur County Memorial Hospital. Addison Barnes-Pettit gets it in deep, scores.
ABP with another basket. Got a timeout, Connersville, Doc.
Timeout, 16-14, just past the 1 minute point here of the second quarter. We'll be back.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
All right, we're back here in Connersville where the Pirates find themselves ahead 16-14. 1 minute into the second quarter here. We're coming out of a Connersville timeout.
So Connersville takes the floor.
Starting five on the floor here for the Pirates.
So Connersville inbounds the basketball. Clayton Rozelle. At the point here. Cloyd back to... It's time to Allen. Allen now at the point to Rozelle. Connor Hornsby, the only player of any size here for Connersville, but he's been able to get inside for some shots. Connersville working the perimeter. Cloyd, a three-pointer. It's short. Rebounds to the right side. Picked up there by Lutz for the Pirates. Lutz with the rebound.
Pirates want to run. So far, not been able to get it done here.
McKenzie with the basketball. Swings to Busick. Near the point. Addison Barnes-Pettit gives to Adkins. Pirates by 2. 2 minutes gone here in quarter number 2. Addison now gives to Lutz. Dribbles about the free throw line. Hands the ball over here to McKenzie, and they're going to say he traveled.
Sean Busick not amused with the call.
Looks to the bench, wants confirmation.
He's going to question him as he runs by.
If the official says he shuffled his feet, Coach Busick's not buying it, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, not going to change the call.
Connersville with the basketball. Dribble to the right side. That's Cloyd. He's trapped there on the right side. Ball comes loose. There's a scramble for it. Pirates have it.
And they do run this time.
McKenzie goes up and gets himself a layup. Nice assist there by Adkins. Timeout Connersville. Pirates lead 18-14. 5:30 left in the second quarter. We'll be back.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buy-Right Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buy-Right Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
All right, we're back at Connersville Dock where the Pirates have jumped out to a 4-point lead, 18-14. First quarter shooting, Connersville, they were 4 out of 7, 57%. Pirates were 4 out of 9 for 44%. But the Pirates here in the second quarter, 2 for 2. Connersville 0 for 3 so far here in this second quarter. Full court press, Doc.
Yep, Pirates applying the full court press as Connersville inbounds the basketball. Remember when we played Richmond late in the game, we went to full court press and Connersville person behind the
blocked by Lutz.
Who blocked that?
Lutz,
okay, a shot, 3-point shot, I believe, from Connersville was blocked by Lutz. It'll stay with the Spartans.
You got swatted.
But they still have the basketball.
Yes, they do.
So McHenry out high with the ball.
Can I tell the coach to sit down? He's blocking my view.
I'll talk to him about that. Connersville basketball. Pirates playing pretty tough defensively here so far. 5 minutes to play here in the half. McHenry with the ball. Gives here to Hornsby, back to McHenry, back to Hornsby, little two-man game. Oh, and they find a man wide open underneath. Little reverse layup, an easy bucket there for Trot Davidson, his first bucket.
That's about the third layup the Pirates have given up, isn't it, Doc? Third or fourth?
It is,
yeah.
Yep. 18-16 Pirates by 2 in the basketball. 4.5 to play here in the second quarter. Drew Busick. McKenzie swings it to Lutz on the right side. Now Adkins hands off the ball here to McHenry. Gets in the paint, outlets to the perimeter. Lutz swings it here to Busick. Every player's touched the ball about twice on this possession.
Yeah, Pirates probing that defense.
McKenzie will take a three off the rim. No, and a good rebound there by Lutz.
Man, Lutz is all over the place here.
Pirates earn another possession on that. Lutz in the right corner. Top of the key is Addison. Hands the ball to Drew. Drew Busick. Outlets to McKenzie. Pirates moving the ball well, Gary.
Very well.
Sharing the ball well. Addison trapped to the left side. Outlets the ball to the perimeter.
Pirates will reset here.
It's a 2-point basketball game. Pirates by 2. Kind of a long possession.
Very long possession.
Good defense by Connersville. Good patience here by the Pirates removing the ball well. Busick swings to Adkins left side. Will fire a three. It's short. Rebound Hornsby for Connersville. And back the other way. Connersville, a shot on the rim. No good. Rebound Adkins. Pirates have a 2-on-3 break. Adkins will go up. Kick it to the left corner. Lutz fakes a three. Dribbles to the hoop. Puts it up. No good, but a foul. He'll have 2 shots. Lutz at the free throw line.
So Lutz will go to the line, as you say, for a couple of Big Sky free throws.
He's in the left corner, faked the three, and then dribbled to the bucket. Kind of reminded me of which game did he win at the buzzer?
That would have been...
Was that Columbus East?
Yes.
Lutz free throw in and out.
49-48 victory over Columbus East.
Yep.
Reese Beaver back in. Adkins will have a seat. Pirates lead 18-16, 3 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Lutz back for a second Big Sky free throw here.
And hits the second of 2 free throws.
Pirates up by 3.
Lutz with 7 points here tonight. And there's 3 minutes to play in the half.
A little token pressure here by the Pirates.
Connersville take a little
Oh,
time.
my goodness.
Yep. Coach Busick says players get down court. Let's play in the half court now. Hornsby with the basketball. Outlets to the perimeter to McHenry. Dribbles in the paint. Bounces underneath. Clears to the left corner. Top of the key is Hornsby. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound. Pirates. Beaver with the rebound.
Pirates up 3 on offense here.
Greensburg on the attack. McKenzie hands to Lutz. And what do we have here? Oh, they're going to say
travel. Did he?
Well,
how did he do it?
Well, he's telling Coach Busick that Drew Busick had shuffled his feet. Coach isn't buying it, but he's got to accept it. Tell you, Drew had some excellent ball handling under heavy pressure against Tinley. He was double teamed rapidly as soon as he got the ball.
That
aggressively.
was a really good team win over Tinley.
And not Hornsby, but McHenry shoots it from the right side and scores. We're tied. That was a 3?
It was.
That's McHenry's first bucket. Less than 2 minutes to play in the half. We're all tied up. Drew swings the ball over here to Adkins. Or excuse me, that was Beaver. And it was a nice job. McKenzie driving to the bucket and is fouled as he scores.
They're going to give it to him? Basket
yes,
is
they
good.
Are.
Very nice.
The emphatic signal that it counts.
So McKenzie will go to the line for an old traditional three-point play attempt here.
Now he's improved his percentage to about 58% now, Gary.
He was fouled by Rozelle.
And it nestles that one home.
So he's got 5 points now, all here in this second quarter. Pirates back up by 3.
100 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Connersville with the basketball. Pirates the 3-point lead. McHenry swings the left side here to Rozelle. Back to McHenry. He'll fire another 3. He'll hit another 3. Actually, that's his first 3, isn't it?
Nope, he's hit 2 this quarter.
Oh, that's right.
And we're tied again, 22 all.
1:15 to play in the half. Ball in the right corner to Beaver. Oh, he's bumped hard.
Jeez,
no call.
geez.
Wow, really bumped off his mark. Addison Barnes petted a 3-pointer. It's no good. And a put back there by by Beaver.
No, it was McKenzie.
That's why I have you here, Gary, to clean up my rare mistake.
McKenzie cleaned up the trash there, got himself a nice working basket.
Took 3 shots, but the Pirates scored a high teardrop. Scores there by Seeley, Kevin Seeley, for Connersville. Or was that Rozelle, he said?
Was it? I thought
it was Seeley, yeah. So we're all tied up, 24 apiece, 35 seconds to play in the half. Lutz with the basketball. Gives to Drew Busick, and they're going to call a foul on Greensburg, a screening foul. And they're going to get Jack McKenzie. So Spartans have a chance with 30 seconds to play in the half. Let's go to the locker room with the lead if they can score here. Rozelle at the point, gives to McHenry, back to Rozelle. 20 seconds to play in the half. Connersville clearly playing for one, as they should. Seeley with the basketball.
10 seconds.
Seeley dribbles in, reverses his dribble. They get it into Hornsby. He's in the paint. He's blocked there by Addison. Back the other way. Beaver gets a shot off. It would not count. Boy, it almost went in. I don't think it would have counted. But nonetheless, after 2 quarters of play, we'll go to the halftime locker room. And Gary Bailey, what has been decided here tonight?
Absolutely nothing.
That means we're going to have to play 2 more quarters. Halftime here. We'll be back right after this.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
JC Bank is now open in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street, bringing over a century of community banking to you. JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. They offer top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Whether you need a mortgage or business banking, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back with you here. It's halftime at the Spartan Bowl. Pirates in EIAC action on the road. Tied up 14 apiece after one. Tied up 24 apiece here going into halftime. Nothing decided here yet. The Spartan dancers out on the floor, so guess they'll have to entertain us here for a few minutes, Gary, while you do the scorebook.
Yep, I guess they will. I can do it.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, it's not a particular pretty game here after one half of play, but 24-24 on the scoreboard to show for it. Some team stats here. Turnover-wise, Connersville 4 first half turnovers. Pirates, however, with 7 turnovers here in the first half. Shooting-wise, Connersville, they were 4 out of 7 in the first quarter, 4 out of 11 in the second quarter. That makes them 8 out of 18 for 44% here for the ball game. Pirates were 4 out of 9 in the first quarter, 4 for 7 in the second quarter, 8 out of 16 for 50% here in the ball game at the half. We'll go into the scoring. Connersville, 5 players scoring for them. A little spread out, a little sporadic. Leading the way, Kevin Seeley with 9 points. He leads all scorers here at the half. 6 points for Xander McHenry on 2 3-pointers there in that second quarter. 4 points for Blaine Hornsby. 3 points for Brady Cloyd. And 2 points for Trot Davidson. Over on the Pirates side of the ledger, very, very balanced. We have 3 players with 7 points here at halftime. Bradley Lutz, Jack McKenzie, and Addison Barnes-Pettit, all with 7 points. And Drew Busick has a Dorflinger Insurance 3-pointer for his 3 points here at the half. So that's it. Pretty easy to go through. Again, not a particularly pretty ball game here after one half of play in the Spartan Bowl. 24-24, Pirates tied with the Spartans.
Well, Stone's Farm Service is our halftime sponsor. Thanks for their sponsorship. Hey, Gary, tomorrow night, where are we going to be?
On the road again tomorrow night. Shelbyville Golden Bears await the Pirates for tomorrow. This is the traditional Connersville-Shelbyville weekend. Always back-to-back Friday night, Saturday night games. However, this year on the road, both of them.
Yep, should be a good game tomorrow. Shelbyville,
like
7-3 or 8-3, something like that. And they're predicted, but the sports computer says Shelbyville will win by 1, but that computer ain't going to play the game, Gary.
That's right. They have not seen the Pirates play, although the Pirates again tonight, not looking great, not looking terrible, but just kind of muddling through things here in the first half. 24-all the score.
Well, Gary, people first turning in the JV contest. Let's do it. Go ahead and tell them.
All right, well, that was even uglier than this game, and this one's not real pretty. But anyway, they did play the opening contest here tonight. JV squad got off slow, turned the ball over, I think, on their first 3 possessions. Coach was not happy, made mass substitutions, and they just never did get on track the entire ball game. They did lead by 1 at halftime, 18-17, but that was short-lived. Connersville owned the second half, and they come away with a 9-point victory. 41-32, Connersville wins the contest. Only 3 JV players score tonight. Jacoby Miller led the way with 14 points, and then Anthony Edwards and Andrew Bowman each with 9 points for the Pirates. That's it, just 3 players scoring for the Pirates in the JV contest. They lose that game, and I believe that makes them 3-4 here on the season for the JV squad. And the last time we saw them play, they looked very good. Let's see, who did they beat on that last one? That was Columbus East, where they won that one 54-44. and looked very good. Tonight, just again, never quite got on track. Kind of like the weather, just kind of yucky outside, yucky inside.
That it is. So it's January, and it's cold. It's kind
probably
of dark and overcast, kind of wet.
I bet the weather's a little bit better in Hawaii, where Brian Heaton is listening to
What
us.
is he
Brian
doing in
and
Hawaii?
Natalie.
He was in Hawaii, then he moved to Tennessee. Is he back? What is he doing? I want an explanation.
I think it's a vacation. I don't know.
All right.
He is retired, living the good life. Congratulations, you deserve it. Yeah, Hawaii.
I liked
Gotta
it
be
when
better.
I liked it years ago when he was refereeing like football and basketball, and because we could really give him what for, you know.
That's right.
And we had every opportunity.
We love doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at halftime, 24-all, 3:56 here in the halftime warm-up. If you were listening to us earlier, it seems like, we've been doing this a long time. What, 24 years now, Doc, something like that?
Somewhere in there.
And this is one of those gyms. You get some of these gyms that you just seem to never play well in. And for the most part, this is one of those gyms. We do have a couple of, I know one regional win here. I think that was the year after they won the Connersville won the state in 1983. I believe it was in 1984 when we came up here and beat them in the regional. Don't quote me on it, but I think that's when it was.
Well, we'll just say that would happen.
That's right. That's what it was. I'm pretty sure I'm correct on that.
All right. And again, the Bears tomorrow, and then next week we got a couple games. I think next week, Thursday, Saturday are the games. Batesville, on the road at Batesville, and at home against.
On the road again? Gosh.
On the road again.
Who makes this schedule?
It'll be a Thursday night game, and on Saturday we'll be at home. I think South Dearborn.
Yep. You got her, Doc.
Yeah.
Thursday on the road.
I don't need my paperwork, do I?
You don't.
I do detailed paperwork for these games.
Very
it has
detailed.
Players and their numbers and their heights and their shooting percentage and their scoring average, and I had it all figured. It's sitting on my desk back at the office. So, but
well, at least you know where it is.
Yeah. It ain't here.
Yep. They got us kind of relegated down to the end of the bench here. We're normally right behind the scorer's bench, but we're down kind of right behind the Pirate team bench this year, off at the end. But
yeah.
I don't care to set this low. Do you?
It's a little bit low for broadcasting. It's nice to be up just another row or two, I think.
Yep, just a little bit.
You don't want to. I remember one time way back when, I think it was in the Hoosier Dome. I went to a Colts game and I was like right down, I think second row or something. You really need to be up a little bit.
Yeah.
Get a little perspective. So,
I agree.
Well, Gary, we'll take a brief break. This is the Stones Farm Service halftime show. We're tied up at 24 apiece, Greensburg at Connersville. And we'll come back. We'll start the second half. That's where things will be decided. We'll be back.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The Wrap Up the
This is
Year
Michelle
sales
Gallup.
event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
Hey, we're back here. Connersville Spartan Bowl halftime. Just about to wrap up here. Pirates and the Spartans all knotted up at 24 apiece here after the first half of play.
All righty. Pirates again come in here 7-3. Last weekend won 3 out of 4 games at the Richmond tournament. Placed third out of 16 teams. And Spartans 3-8. So kind of opposite records, but boy, they're playing pretty even here so far, at least in the first half.
Well, Doc, no game has been easy this year for the Pirates. After 10 games, they average 48.2 points on offense, and they're giving up 47.7. That's 5 of a point. Half a point difference after 10 games between winning and losing here. So everything has been a job here for the Pirates this year to work on this 7-3 record.
Well, we're underway. You know what? I hate to be one of these guys to spread rumors or anything like that, Gary, but I've caught the inkling here the coach has something going on with the scorekeeper. So anyway.
That's what you hear?
That's what I hear.
Huh. We'll look into that.
All right. Well, Pirates have the ball. We've opened play here in the second half. Tied up at 24. Adkins gives the ball top of the key to Drew Busick. Drew towers over his defender. ABP setting a screen for him.
Pirates
dribbles in the paint.
Having trouble cracking this zone. Actually, it's a man-to-man now, Doc, I think.
Yep, they've switched, haven't they? And it'll be a three-pointer by Busick. It won't go. Boy, Connersville doesn't want to see him get untracked.
I would like to see it.
I would too.
Just underway, third quarter, all tied up at 24.
And Gary, our third quarter sponsor is Kennelly and Daughters in Greensburg.
All right.
So Connersville with the basketball. Three-pointer top of the key and no good. Rebound fought for, and it's
McKenzie
with the basketball. So brings it over half court himself. Dribbles in the paint.
Each team whiffing on a three here early.
Lutz got the ball in the left corner, attacked, and he was, what are we going to have here?
What?
He attacked and went to the bucket. There was some contact, and they're going to say it was an offensive foul. Coach Busick doesn't like it. Gary Bailey doesn't like it, and John Dooley doesn't like it.
And the Pirate fans are right behind us. They don't like it either.
All right. Well, no score yet here in this third quarter. Minute and a half gone in the third. Still tied at 24. Kennelly and Daughters, sponsored in the third quarter. Connersville with the basketball. McHenry, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, and a put back there by Hornsby. Connersville leads by 2. Blaine Hornsby.
Pirates give up an offensive rebound, and they, as I said here earlier.
Now there'll be a foul on the floor against the Spartans. Who's guilty?
Number 10, that'll be Roselle, his first here of the second half. So the Pirates trail 26-24, 2 minutes into the third quarter.
So Drew Busick will inbound the basketball from the Pirate baseline. Looks, gets to Addison here in the left corner. Dribbles left baseline, swings to the perimeter to Adkins, dribbles in, and they're going to say he traveled.
Well, 2 possessions, 2 turnovers here for the Pirates. It's up to 9 now for the game.
Couple minutes gone in the third quarter. And it's Connersville sporting the 2-point lead.
I guess 3 possessions. We missed a 3-pointer on our first one.
Spartans with the basketball. The bad pass is knocked away. Pirates have it. Lutz racing down court in traffic, puts it up, scores, we're tied.
He was not to be denied. Lutz, that's his first basket since first quarter. Another timeout. Connersville's gone through, 3 timeouts? They've only got 2 left for the ball game.
We're tied at 26. 5:46 to play in the third. We'll be back.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Hey, we're back here at the Connersville Spartan Bowl where the Pirates find themselves in a ball game like they have all year long. 26-26. We're about 2.5 minutes into the second half here at Connersville.
Spartans inbound the basketball.
Coming out of a Spartan timeout. They've used 3 of their 5 already.
Yep. Connersville basketball. Pirates in their zone. Roselle swings it over here to McHenry on the right side. Back to Roselle, top of the key. Seeley gives back to McHenry, and a bad shot there by Trot Davidson goes out of bounds. It'll be Pirate basketball.
Tell you, they almost took that away. Lutz had it and lost the handle, and Connersville nearly got it back. It went out of bounds on them. However, it'll be Pirate ball.
Yeah, Davidson's shot, it was kind of wide right and barely hit the rim.
Pirates need to go on a little run here, Doc, make things comfortable.
Tied at 26, just over 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Sponsored by Kennelly & Daughters. Good place to get your car washed. Couple locations in town. Busick gives here, and a shot from about the free throw line. No, but he'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Hornsby guilty of the foul.
That's McKenzie. Will go to the stripe.
These will be big sky free throws here for Jack McKenzie. He's got 7 points in the ball game.
And make it 8.
And the Pirates back out in front by 1. Several ties and lead changes thus far in this ball game.
Jack's hit all 3 free throws here tonight.
He owes us.
He does.
Just under 5 minutes to play. Pirates back up by 2 in the third quarter.
Roselle with the basketball, gives to McHenry. He's right perimeter, guarded by Busey. Reverses his dribble, goes back, swings top of the key. Now Seeley with the basketball. Hands to McHenry. Pirate zone. And they get the ball in deep. And Seeley left corner. He's trapped there. Outlets to the perimeter. Now McHenry with the basketball. And Seeley, a three-pointer, misses badly, rebounded by McKenzie for Greensburg. Here come the Pirates. Pirates trail by 2.
No.
I'm sorry, lead by 2. You know what I meant. ABP fakes a 3, dribbles in, outlets to the right corner, Lutz shoots, it's no good. Rebound Connersville. Spartans come down court.
Jeez.
Some contact, no call.
Pretty good collision there, no call. Oh, they're just going to throw it away.
Yeah, Roselle had the ball at the point, swung it left side, nobody home but the cheerleaders.
That's their second turnover here of the half for Connersville. Pirates lead by 2. They have the ball.
Past the halfway point of quarter 3.
Kind of an unexciting ball game thus far.
Busick going to work off a screen by Addison. Goes to the right side, hands the ball to Lutz, back to Addison. Pirates moving the basketball. Busick, a 3, hit it. Yes, he did. He did.
That's a door flinger insurance three-pointer for Busick, his second of the ball game, and the Pirates lead by 5.
I want a double-digit lead, Gary.
Yeah, I want to get.
What I want.
I want to get a little. Oh my goodness!
And they're going to say Busick bellied up McHenry. They're going to call a foul on Drew Busick.
A Pirate fan says that's called defense. And
yeah.
that was a tough call, I think.
Yeah. So Connersville inbounds the basketball.
Busick whistled for his first, by the way.
Play in the zone, Gary. It'd be unusual to see somebody from the Pirates foul out. Oh, and they find Seeley wide open under the bucket. They feed him. He scores.
Yeah, Doc said wide open. It really doesn't do it justice.
Yeah.
I mean, we're 70 feet away.
Oh, nice give and go. They got it
a
little too deep there for McKenzie. He outlets there to Lutz, who cans a three-pointer.
That worked out. That was a door flinger insurance three-pointer. They had a wide open layup, but couldn't handle it. Got it out to the three-point line where he buried it. 34-28, 6-point Pirate lead.
Lutz in double figures here. Is that the biggest lead of the night?
It is.
McHenry fakes a 3, dribbles in, shoots, no good. Rebound, Seeley, he'll go up and he will be fouled, and I think they're going to get Adkins on the foul.
Yep, that'll be his second. Pirates should not be getting out-rebounded in this ball game, and I think they are. So Seeley to the line for a couple of foul shots here, with his team trailing by 6 to the Pirates.
Seeley at the line, his free throw is good.
Adkins will come out with that second foul on him. Beaver back into the game. Coach Busick's only made one sub. Reese Beaver's been the sixth man and only the sixth man.
Seeley misses the second free throw. Addison Barnes-Pettit rebounds the miss. The Pirates on the attack, leading by 5, 2:20 to play here in the third quarter.
Connersville really extending their defense. This is where you can get a backdoor cut here.
McKenzie out high with the basketball. Gives to Lutz.
Kind of trapping maybe a little here.
Back to McKenzie, back to Lutz. They get it in And ABP will turn, shoot, and score. A nice mid-range shot. You don't see a lot of those anymore.
He's got a beautiful touch on his jump shot, and the Pirates up by 7.
Minute 48 to play here in the third quarter. Pirates' biggest lead of the night, 7 points. Connersville with the basketball. Hornsby now. And gives there a three-pointer off the rim, no good by Connersville.
Rebound to basketball.
Spartans have another attempt. They'll dribble up, shoot from the left baseline. It's no good, and there's a foul on the rebound against Connersville.
Yep, that one's going to be whistled against Garrett, I believe, his first.
Judd Garrett.
So the Pirates with a 7-point lead and the ball here, 1:23 to play. What happened there, Doc?
I'm not sure what happened. The Pirates have the ball is all I know. It looked kind of sketchy to me.
They gave the ball to the Pirates. They throw it in, then he blew the whistle.
Okay.
I don't know.
Here we go. Greensburg basketball leading by 7. Just over a minute to play. Addison hands the ball to Drew. Hands the ball back to Addison. Now Beaver has the basketball. Pirates sharing the ball well here. 58 seconds to play.
They can be choosy here, up with 7 points.
Busick fakes a three, puts it on the floor, dribbles in, outlets to Beaver, gives to Addison, shoots a three, off the rim, no. Rebound, strong rebound there by Connersville. That's Judd Garrett on the board. Gives to Seeley. Gives to Cloyd. Cloyd dribbles in, and there should be a foul on Addison, and there is. Coach Busick says, Addison, stay on the ground.
Yeah, that's a cardinal sin there in defense, to leave your feet.
He knows it.
So Cloyd will go to the line for 2. His team trailing by 7.
Brady Cloyd, a 5'10 senior, his free throw, no.
Woefully short.
Not only missed it, it looked bad missing.
38.5 to play here in this third quarter action. Pirates up by 7. Make it 6 as Cloyd connects on his second shot.
So Pirates by 6. 36 seconds to go. Busick crosses half court. Gives to McKenzie. Out near half court, back to Drew Busick.
27 seconds.
Drew with the basketball. Being double teamed. Gives to McKenzie. Kind of McKenzie and Drew playing a little two-man game here. 12 seconds left. Loses the handle. Can he get it back? He can. Drew has it. Oh, and it's stolen away. Bad pass. They'll go up for a layup and overshoots at Connersville. With 1 second left, out of bounds to the Pirates. Have 1.1 seconds left. Pirates a bad turnover. Connersville a bad. They had the ball on the rim for a layup and couldn't convert.
That right there,
they had 3 on none.
That exchange right there has kind of been the story of both games tonight.
Drew Busick flings one at the buzzer. No good. It's 36-30. Pirates lead by 6 after 3 quarters of play. That will conclude the Kennelly daughters third quarter. We've got 1 quarter to go. You'll be here when we get back.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buy-Right Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buy-Right Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
Hey, welcome back. Fourth quarter action coming up. The Pirates won the third quarter 12-6 to forge this 6-point lead over the Connersville Spartans 36-30 as we head into this fourth and final quarter here.
Defense has been good for the Pirates. They held Connersville to 14 in the first, 10 in the second, 6 in the third.
And the Pirates have hit 4 field goals in all 3 quarters, Doc. They were 4 out of 9, 4 out of 7, and 4 out of 7.
There you go.
For 52% for the ball game. Connersville, they're 10 out of 27 for 37% here on the ball game. 8 minutes to play. Pirates lead by 6.
Gary, this fourth quarter will be sponsored by the Napoleon State Bank. A couple locations in Greensburg, one in Westport, one in Napoleon, and we got a bunch of others too.
All right. Lots of banks. Find them everywhere. Go get a Napoleon State Bank account. Pirates at man here, Doc?
Well, we'll find out. And here's it, an over and back. They're going to say Connersville over and back to start this fourth quarter. Well, I like how we started.
Absolutely, forcing a turnover. Number 7 for Connersville. Pirates with 10, but they lead by 6, does Greensburg.
Pirates inbound the basketball to Drew, dribbles in, picks up his dribble, gives to McKenzie.
Pirates can be choosy here.
McKenzie dribbles up the left side. He's cut off, outlets to Drew. Addison right side to Lutz, dribbles in, kicks left side to Busick, fakes a 3, dribbles in, shoots a 2, no good, ball out of bounds to the Spartans.
Busick had a nice about 17-footer from the elbow, just couldn't find the basket on it. So they keep their 6-point lead to the Pirates 36-30.
Spartans with the basketball. McHenry sings the right side, and Hornsby shoots a 3 from there. It's short. Strong rebound there by McKenzie. He'll bring it himself over half court. Pirates on the attack, leading by 6. Still within the first minute of this first quarter. Lutz dribbles in the paint, puts it up and scores.
Wow, he just muscled that in. And it's an 8-point Pirate lead at 38-30.
8-point big lead in a game like this where Connersville only scored 30 here through the first 3 quarters. Teams do score more in the fourth quarter as things conclude here. Oh, he traveled, no call. And here's a 3-pointer left side, misses everything. Reese Beaver rebounds the miss.
Kind of a pass to Beaver, wasn't it?
It was. McKenzie dribbles down court. Ball in the left corner to Lutz. 6.5 to play. Pirates by 8 points here tonight. Napoleon State Bank, fourth quarter.
Pirates can really be choosy with their shots now.
Busick dribbles in, hands the ball to ADP. ABP. You know what I meant, Gary.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Everybody knew what you meant, Doc.
Yep, McKenzie has the basketball. Addison sets more screens than everybody else on the team combined. Sets one there for McKenzie. Gives to Busick. Oh, and it's Drew Busick able to save it to try to pass to McKenzie, but he was zigging instead of zagging. And here Busick goes to the left side, puts one up, no good.
Kind of a tough shot there for Drew.
Connersville on the attack. They get to the right block, put it up, no good. Getting the rebound, Hornsby has the ball stripped, ball loose in the corner. Who has it? McKenzie has it. He could go. He's going to be fouled from behind. No, he's going to be poked it away from behind.
Wow.
Pirates will have the basketball.
Sealy dove to knock that ball away there at the end to save the layup. It's a Pirate lead, 38-30 with 5.5 minutes to play.
Hornsby will take a rest. Hunter Allen will replace him in the Spartan lineup. Pirates to inbound. They do it in the right corner. Now Addison has the ball on the perimeter. They get it under deep there to Beaver, and he's fouled as he goes for a layup.
Yep, but he'll get 2 Big Sky free throws for his efforts.
Reese Beaver looking for his first points tonight, 6'2 junior.
I'll tell you, this Connersville squad is scrappy. They really collapse on the ball when it goes in.
Beaver's free throw, no. He'll have one more. Second free throw by Reese, also no good.
Could have used those. Pirates, however, up by 8, 38-30.
Connersville basketball.
Traveled.
Travel, no call. They get it under deep, and they'll score, and a foul against the Pirates. They got it in deep there to the big guy, Trot Davidson. He scores.
Personal foul, 22.
Foul going to be on McKenzie.
That cuts the Pirate lead to 6, and Davidson will have an and one free throw.
It's amazing how many times a team gets away with travel and then they score right away on it.
So Trot Davidson, big boy, 6'2" senior. His
my.
one free throw
Oh,
misses
my.
badly. And McKenzie able to track it down in the right corner. Yeah, that was a solid miss.
Yep. 6-point Pirate lead, 5 minutes to play.
McKenzie dribbles into the paint. He'll force one up, off the glass, no good. Rebound Connersville.
Pirates
Davidson
can't
on
buy
the
a
rebound.
basket here all of a sudden.
It's a good shot, just wouldn't go. And what do we have? A foul on Greensburg as Seeley starts to drive to the bucket. This will be on the floor. This gets Busick.
Busick, his second.
Spartans to inbound. They do. Seeley out in the backcourt with the basketball. Now gives to McHenry. Pirates in the zone here all the way. Seeley to McHenry.
12's a shooter.
And has the basketball. Drew on him. Hornsby in the right corner. He's back in the ball game.
Pirates need to make them use a lot of time here.
McHenry and Hornsby, a turnaround shot, no good. Rebound comes down to McKenzie.
Yeah,
Connersville not shooting well, Gary.
They are not. Neither team are shooting well this quarter. Both of them, let's see, Connersville 1 out of 5, Pirates 1 out of 4. So 2 for 9 combined here in this fourth quarter.
Greensburg on the attack.
Halfway through this last quarter, Pirates lead by 6.
And McKenzie dribbles to the right side of the bucket, backs it out. Pirates reset their offense. Pirates going to be picky on their shots now, leading by 6. And they get the ball deep under there to McKenzie, and McKenzie scores. Nicely done.
And Pirates back up by 8 at 40-32.
Spartans with the basketball. Hornsby, outlets here. Ball in the right corner there to McHenry. Dribbles in, swings it to the perimeter. They'll have a three-pointer from there and count it. That's number 14. Hunter Allen, that's his first bucket tonight, is it not?
It is. It's a 5-point Pirate lead, 3 minutes to play.
So live for the Spartans. Beaver a 3 from the left corner, and he hits it. That's not his shot, but it is today.
That's a door flinger insurance 3-pointer for Beaver, and that's a big one. Pirates back up by 8.
Less than 3 minutes to play here in the Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. It's Connersville, the Spartan Bowl. January basketball. This will be a foul, I think, against Drew Busick.
Yep, it is on Drew, his third. I think it's the third foul here in the fourth quarter for the Pirates.
2:47 to play, Pirates by 8. Connersville with the basketball. McHenry swings it to Allen. Back to McHenry. He'll shoot it from the right side. Yeah, you knew it, Gary. McHenry, a three-pointer, his third here tonight. And it's tighter. It's a 5-point Pirate lead with 2.5 to play.
I'd like to see nothing but a layup here, Doc.
And they're going to say travel. They got the ball to Beaver. I'm not seeing this many travels in a varsity boys basketball game in quite some time. Not saying he didn't do it. So Pirates, unforced turnover. 2:20 to play here in the ball game. They lead by 5, but the Spartans have the basketball. Allen out high with the ball. Dribbles into paint, shoots over Addison. It's off the glass, no ball. Ball tipped up high, tipped up again. Pirates have a 2-on-1 break, and the ball given up there. Nicely done there. They got the ball to McKenzie. McKenzie got the layup. The Pirates are back up by 7. McKenzie's the last 4 or 5 ball games. McKenzie has juiced up his offense. And Spartans find Trot Davidson wide open under the bucket, and he gets an easy one. 5-point game again, 45-40 Pirates. What do you do here, Gary?
I would hold the ball unless I have a layup.
1:29 to play, 45-40 Greensburg.
Pirates average 48 points a ball game. They're at 45.
Giving the ball here to Drew Busick. Swings to Addison.
1:18 to play.
And a foul on Hornsby. Only the second foul this quarter, so this will be taken out of bounds.
23, Blaine Hornsby.
In fact, Connersville's at a point where they need to up their foul count.
That's right.
Pirates inbound the basketball to Drew. He's in the backcourt. Dribbles up, kicks it underneath there to Addison, and he goes up. He's blocked, goes up again. Off the rim, no. Connersville boards the miss. Coach Busick thought it was a foul, no call. 1 minute to play. Pirates by 5, Spartans with the basketball. Hornsby swings the right side, a three-pointer up in the air, and it's good. It's a 2-point basketball game. Hunter Allen, his second of this quarter and of the game. It's a 2-point Pirate lead. 51 seconds to play. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back. Do not go away.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
All right, we're back here in Connersville again. All season long, games have not been easy for the Pirates. They led by 8 points just a minute and a half or so ago, and now they are hanging on to a 2-point lead at 45-43, 51 seconds to play. Pirates do have the ball. They'll have 84 feet to go.
And Pirates, Connersville has 2 fouls to give, is that right?
Yep, 2 fouls to give. 51 seconds to play here. Pirates lead by 2. They do have the ball.
Your best strategy is to stall, but don't make them think you're stalling. Make them think they're playing good defense.
I think they're going to come at us big time this time.
So full court pressure against Greensburg. Pirates inbound the basketball. What do we have? A foul on Connersville really at the inbounds.
It's going to be Blaine Hornsby whistled for his third.
No time off the clock. There should be a runoff rule there, Gary. I just made that up.
I like it.
So Pirates inbound the basketball. Drew Busick in the backcourt. Crosses half court, being hassled there by his Connersville defender. Gives to McKenzie. 39 seconds to play. McKenzie dribbles in, and he'll be fouled
by Sealy. Just his first foul of the ball game. Now the next foul will put the Pirates on the line where they have not been stellar this year, Doc. Let's be honest.
37 seconds to decide this thing. Greensburg, the 2-point leader.
Lutz in for Adkins.
I don't know. I've got an instinct about these things, Gary. I think this may come down to the last minute.
It just might.
So Pirates to inbound. Beaver to the backcourt to Drew Busick. Picks up the basketball.
God, he's being held.
Dribbles down court. Swings it to Addison. He's being double teamed, and now is that a timeout for Greensburg?
Yep.
29 seconds to play. We'll take one more break. It's a 2-point basketball game. Pirates with a 2-point lead and the basketball. We'll be back.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
Hey, we're back at Connersville. Pirates came into this quarter with a 6-point lead. They now are clinging to a 2-point lead. It's 45-43. Pirates do have the ball all the way across the floor from their bench. And Connersville, no more fouls to give. Every foul now will put Pirates on the line for 2 shots.
I feel better that Kerry Brown's not on the other bench, Gary, because he's a master at winning 2-point basketball games.
Exactly. Of course, Dave McCullough on the other side has won 620. He's won a few close ones as well.
Point well taken.
All right, Pirates will have the ball directly across the floor from us here.
Coach Busick directing traffic here. Beaver gets the ball from the official. And looks, they'll inbound to the backcourt to Drew Busick. And he'll be fouled immediately. He'll go to the line.
Drew Busick will go to the line for 2 Big Sky free throws.
Hunter Allen the foul. Still 27 seconds to play. Drew will have 2 free throws. Shoots about 78% from the line, and that's perfect.
The wish.
That's how coach's sons shoot free throws right there.
That was bottom of the net before it hit anything.
And one more.
Boom.
Nestles home.
All right, Pirates back up now by 4 at 47-43. 27 seconds to play. Coach Busick is saying no fouls.
So here's Connersville. Cross half court. They're in emergency mode. What's almost fouled. They get the ball to the right block. Traps him here. That's Cloyd. Fires it to the left side. And wide of the left block is Hornsby. And I thought he traveled there. No call. He'll put up a floater. No good. Rebound fought for. Still on the floor. And a putback is good by McHenry.
Pirates.
For Connersville. 5 seconds to play. Pirates lead is cut to 2. They'll have the basketball. We'll stay with you on this one, Gary.
All right, we'll stay here. Pirates give up another offensive rebound, which turns into big Connersville points. It's a 47-45 Pirate lead, 5.3 seconds to play.
Yep, this is how we live this year, Gary.
Yep. Again, Pirates average 48.2. They have 47 points right now on the board, so this is a very typical Pirate ball game tonight. Things just do not come easy.
Pirates, if they can play out this final 5 seconds, will win their 8th game of the year, but
they've all been hard-earned, haven't they?
Yep. Connersville standpoint, they're going to try to steal the inbounds, and if they can't, they'll foul immediately.
Connersville came into this, I think, 3-0 in the conference, 2-0 in the conference.
So Pirates should try to inbound to their 2 or 3 best free throw shooters. That'd be
me and you.
That would be me and you. Should be Drew Busick, McKenzie, and Addison actually.
Addison is a very good shooter.
So here we go. Teams off the bench, 5.3 seconds to play. Greensburg by 2. Pirates with the basketball. I say get it to Addison. Adkins, the trigger man. Gets it inside to McKenzie, be knocked out of bounds. 4.6 seconds to play.
I'm telling you, Connersville is very, very pesky.
Boy, you don't want them to steal it right under their own bucket. No one on the inbounder, Adkins. Because look, gets into Busick. Busick is fouled with 3.2 seconds left.
Allen on his 3rd foul. Busick back to the line for Big Sky free throws. 3.2 seconds. Pirates lead by 2.
Drew Busick at the line. His other teammates are all behind him. His free throw. Swish, yes, sir. Just get up there and knock him down.
That's right.
Just like you do every day in your own driveway. Pirates by 3. 3.2 seconds to play. Busick's next free throw will seal it, and he does. Yes, sir, he does.
It should anyway. And it's a timeout, Doc.
And we'll stay with you with 3.2 seconds to play. We'll be right here with you.
49-45. Pirates on top by 4. It'll be Connersville ball under the Greensburg basket. So they've got 84 feet and a 4-point deficit to try to erase here.
Pirates just need to play position defense. Don't foul anybody.
Pirates really had some balanced scoring here tonight, Doc. I really like that. All right, you hear the buzzer coming out of a Pirate timeout this time.
Connersville will have the full court. Connersville.
Hey, that's 2. Set the ball down and let's go.
Yep.
We're already late. We had a power outage.
That's what Coach Busick is telling them to do.
Had a power outage in the JV contest that held us up about 20 minutes.
Cloyd will inbound for Connersville. He's all by himself. Looks. Inbounds, they catch the ball. They dribble in, a long 3 at the buzzer. No good. That last shot by Connersville was by Kevin Seeley, but it's no good, and it's a final. That buzzer was the sound of a Pirate victory. The final score here tonight, Greensburg 49, Connersville 45. The Pirates win this EIAC battle. Connersville loses their first conference game. Connersville goes to 3-9 on the year. Pirates advance their record to 8-3. Again, a 49-45 Greensburg win. We'll leave you for a moment, and we'll come back. Gary Bailey will have all the stats. Coach Busick will have all the commentary. Don't go away.
JC Bank is now open in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street, bringing over a century of community banking to you. JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. They offer top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Whether you need a mortgage or business banking, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The wrap-up the year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the wrap-up the year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buy-Right Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buy-Right Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
All right, it's a final here at the Spartan Bowl. Pirates sneak out of town with a W. That's all you asked for, Gary. 49-45 for Greensburg, led by 8 with, about a minute and a half left.
Yeah.
Connersville closed it to a couple. It was Drew Busick went to the free throw line, connected on 4, swished on 4 free throws there late in the ball game to seal the deal. The Pirates win by 4. And we'll be discussing this with Dad, with Coach Sean Busick in a moment.
Yep,
but Gary, you're the master statistician. You got it going on, and Gary's.
Okay.
Let's have the stats.
Not ready to sneeze there. All right, we got it here. 49-45, and you hear the old saying. Ball games are won at the free throw line. Well, Doc, tonight that's exactly where the game was won, as both teams hit 9 two-point baskets. Both teams hit 7 3-point baskets, but the Pirates went 10 out of 13 from the stripe to 6 out of 10 for Connersville from the stripe. So the 2-point difference there from the free throw line. Anyway, 4-point difference, sorry.
4 points, yeah. Well, I can live with that.
Yeah, we hit 10, they hit 6. So anyway, some other team stats, turnovers. Connersville pretty clean with the ball, 8 turnovers in the ball game. Pirates, I had them down for 11 for the ball game. Shooting-wise, the Pirates, very consistent. They hit 4 field goals every single quarter. They were 4 out of 9, 4 out of 7, 4 out of 7, and 4 out of 8 for 16 out of 31, 52%. Connersville, they were all over the place. They were 4 out of 7, 4 out of 11, 2 for 9, and then 6 for 13. Overall, 16 out of 40 for 40% from the stripe there. As I said, Connersville's 45 points, 9 2-point baskets, 7 3-point baskets, 6 out of 10 from the stripe. Individual scoring, Connersville puts 2 players in double digits. They are led by Kevin Seeley with 15 points. The other Spartan in double digits was Xander McHenry with 11. They dropped down then Blaine Hornsby with 6, Trot Davidson with 6, 4 points for Brady Cloyd, and 3 points for Hunter Allen to round out the scoring for Connersville. For the Pirates, they had 3 players in double digits, led tonight by Bradley Lutz with 14 points, 13 points for Jack McKenzie, 10 points for Drew Busick for the 3 players in double figures. And they almost got 4 players, Addison Barnes-Pettit with 9 points for the Pirates to round out. Oh, and then 3 points for Reese Beaver. He hit a big 3-pointer. Connersville had hit a big 3-pointer to, I think, cut it to 2 points, and Beaver came right down. I think it was a quick shot, 1 pass. Beaver felt it, shot the 3-pointer, and nailed it for his only 3 points of the ball game. So again, 49-45. Pirates moved to 8-3 on the young season here, and a big conference victory here at Connersville on the road tomorrow against Shelbyville.
Yeah, Beaver's 3-pointer is one of those you go, no, yes.
Absolutely. We've had several of those in our career, haven't we?
Very much so.
Yeah, I remember the big one at Batesville with Bircham.
Yep.
No, yes! It's a big one from the corner. But, Pirates, again, we've talked about it over and over. Nothing has been easy for the Pirates this year. They win this one by 4. It's a big victory, a conference victory. They'll have another big conference matchup next week against Batesville on the road. We beat Batesville earlier. Let's see what that
close
score
one.
was.
Remember, we trailed much of the game.
We beat Batesville 48-42 in that ball game. So
you think they remember that?
I imagine they do. Of course, they've been beaten by us so many times that I would think they all start to run together now.
Okay. Tomorrow we'll be in Shelbyville at the Golden Bears. Beautiful facility if you've never been there. Probably one of the prettiest gyms you'll ever
that
be
is
in.
a pretty gym. Very well done.
Shelbyville playing well. I think they're 7-3, 8-3. I don't think they played tonight, so they'll certainly been here scouting tonight. No question.
I would imagine. I would have imagined that.
Coach Busick should appear here in a matter of minutes, and we'll talk about this and wrap things up. But again, the Pirates sneak out of here with a win. It was all tied up after at halftime, all tied up after the first quarter. And it was in the third quarter where the Pirates pushed out to a 6-point lead and then hung on. So here comes the coach.
He's coming out to see us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've got things to talk about. Yeah. So he'll come out, he'll put on the headset, and we'll discuss this ball game here tonight. Pirates win the conference basketball game, especially on the road. That's a sweet thing, Gary Bailey.
Yeah. And Connersville
right
was
here. Have him put on the headset, and we'll talk about some hoops here. It's Coach Sean Busick here of the Greensburg Pirates. Pirates come in here, a conference basketball game on the win. You'll take it.
Well, we'll take it. But before we even start this interview, I just want to say I like you guys a lot. I like you so much, I walked the 3.5 miles down here for this post-game interview.
We appreciate it.
Oh, my goodness, that's a hike. I do that every day. I might be really skinny. You might not recognize me.
Yeah, they do send you way out, don't you, down that
They
tunnel?
do. But anyway, no, we toughed it out tonight.
Yeah.
Wasn't our best performance. But, you got to credit your opponent. I think sometimes we just look at ourselves and we forget we're playing a basketball game against a quality basketball team.
Yeah, on the road.
On the road in a very tough environment.
Yeah.
State finals officials, I've had those guys for years.
Yeah.
I certainly, every game I'm going to think there's some calls that should have gone our way, but I thought overall they were consistent. And I felt like our kids mentally were consistent. We had some lapses, but we did what we needed to do. I told them the difference between a good team and a great team is a good team when you got that 8-9 point lead. late third, early fourth, extends that to 15-20. And we haven't done that yet, which, as a coach, it's disappointing. But I will tell you this. It's, January 5th?
Yep.
I don't, we start doing that now. Sometimes teams relapse and don't play as well late in the season. We're still on an upward climb, and we still got a ways to go. Certainly it wasn't the performance we had against Bloomington South or Richmond or Tinley, but, they came out with a lot of passion. Let's credit our opponent. They played well tonight. I thought Connersville played a great game.
Yeah, very much so. Gary's got some interesting stats on shooting, particularly the 2s, 3s, and free throws.
Yeah, we've struggled from the free throw line. We've talked about it, but tonight both squads hit 9 2-pointers. Both squads hit 7 3-pointers, and we outscored them by 4 from the stripe. So
yeah, and
got won it from the stripe tonight.
What was the final free throw tally?
You were 10 out of 13, 77%. They were 6 out of 10.
Okay,
we'll take that. Drew steps to the line there, 4 just cool as a cucumber free throws there in the last seconds to seal the deal. So
yeah, those aren't easy to hit, especially with a loud crowd and the pressure of the score. And one of the things we talked to about all of our players, and obviously Drew's heard it the longest being with me, is you never think about the score when you get to the foul line. You have a routine you do, and we have all of our kids in a specific routine. And in the routine, they talk to themselves, and they talk themselves through it. So what Drew was saying to himself, I know because he's done it all his life, is right, left, 1, 2, straight up and through. And that gets your mind, you focus totally on your routine, not the score. And I could tell tonight he was really locked in on terms of the focus on that. And it was a good thing our team was really smart. They recognized they needed to give him the ball there.
Yeah, we figured in the last Drew or Addison or maybe McKenzie to get that free throw to inbound too, and that's how it worked out. So
absolutely,
yeah, it looked like he was just in his driveway, just practicing free throws like he does every day.
Yep,
those final ones. That's how games are won right here. But Connersville, a tough team. It's a conference win. We've got short turnaround time. We'll go to Shelbyville. They're playing some good basketball this year at Shelbyville.
They really are. If we don't play any better than we did tonight, it's going to be a long night for the Pirates. But when you have a double weekend, your focus is always on the conference game. And I thought our focus tonight was, I thought really during the third and fourth, I thought it was good. Early in the game, I just didn't think we were very focused, and that's something we've got to change. And we've worked on it, and you've seen us at times look really good. I thought the Bloomington game in that first quarter, the start of the Tinley game, I thought we looked like, all right, this is how we do it. So the kids want to do that, but now it's a matter of the word we used in the locker room was execution. We got to execute better.
Gotcha. Very good. So, well, we'll certainly be with you tomorrow night. JV came out tonight. I think there's some good talent on the JV. They just didn't have it. They just didn't gel tonight. It just didn't happen for them.
Yeah, and they've had a long break. That was a long time to take off.
Right.
They haven't played since December 20th or something. So, hopefully they can bounce back tomorrow and play better. They're much better than that.
Sure.
And they know it too. But these first games after Christmas, you're coming into a second or a third season really. You have the preseason games, then you have the conference and the tournament. Now we really focus on getting better, getting ready for the tournament.
Yeah, hard to believe. You look at your schedule, and we're kind of mid-season right now.
It's impossible.
So
it does, and everybody that's listening, that's over 40 years old, realizes that life goes by at a breakneck pace, and it's tough. I'm right in the midst of it with a child who's a senior, and that's been the fastest 18 years of my life.
Yeah.
Just watching your child grow up, and we have a lot of senior parents in our basketball program, not just in our program, but in our school and all of our sports programs that are realizing how quickly this is going. And I think we all need to really embrace and love every moment and enjoy every moment.
Yeah. Gary?
Congratulations, conference win, and we'll be with you tomorrow night.
Thank you very much.
Final word, Coach?
Yeah, hopefully we get some fans out tomorrow. It's a little shorter drive.
Yep.
Another great venue. I'm really excited about that. I'm a basketball historian, and
the Shelbyville. This is a nice facility. The Shelbyville may be one of the prettiest gyms in the state.
Well, and I've never been in that gym.
Is that right?
It's hard to believe I've never been in that gymnasium, and I've coached in. My personal favorites are Kokomo and the Hatchet House.
Oh yeah.
In Washington. I love
yeah.
those. Coached in both of them. Won in both of them. But I was looking forward to this. I hadn't been here since 1986. I told you on the pregame, and I've never been to Shelbyville, so I'm excited about that.
It's a lovely gym.
And it's an opportunity to get better, an opportunity to improve. We're going to try to improve tomorrow.
Very good, Coach. We'll be with you there tomorrow. Thanks for your post-game visit.
Thank you very much.
Now you got to walk all the way back.
I might take that. They have a little thing that takes up older folks.
Well, I don't know if you're just going to the bus, it's just right there.
Is it right
it is just right.
Those doors right there.
Right there.
Well, I'm pretty. I want to check everything. I want to make sure that locker room's cleaned up. I want to make sure we got everything. Because the minute I do that, we're going to forget 7 items here.
Yeah,
we won't have some away uniforms. So
very good.
Thank you.
Thanks. Congratulations, Coach. That's Coach Sean Busick of the Greensburg Pirates sneaking out of town with a 49-45 win over Connersville. Gary, did we get through all the?
We did.
We sure did. Right
yes,
there.
We did.
Well, thanks for listening. We'll be on the radio tomorrow night here, beginning another ball game at Shelbyville. Pirates again stand at where are we, Gary? We're at 8-3. Hard to believe. Pirates.
Almost halfway through. 11 games in already.
Exactly. So, well, thanks for listening to us. You can listen to us on AM 1330, FM 104.3, WTREradio.com. Listen to us on YouTube Live, YouTube Archived, and that's about it, Gary. Don't have my paper right in front of me, but you can you close it for me. I don't have my paper.
No, you don't. The views and opinions expressed by these announcers are not necessarily those expressed by WT ownership and management.
But they should be.
There you go. WTRE is owned by Kathy Versman, Sandy Benninger,
and Mark Gravely.
I think
we better sign off. Gary, tell them all good night.
Good night, everybody.